Welcome back, parents. You're listening to DIY Behavior. Thanks for checking it out. Now, enjoy this episode. Welcome back, parents. You're listening to another edition of DIY Parenthood. Today's question and episode is brought to you by a parent, an anonymous parent. Her question is, how do you go about your 3-year-old saying they don't love you and that I don't love them? She always says just kidding after she says it, and I always tell her that I do love her so very much and that it hurts my feelings when she does that. I know it's just a phase, but it really does hurt my feelings because it makes me feel like I'm not doing a good job as a mom, and it breaks my heart. Okay, parent, first things first, my recommendation would be to first be aware that 3-year-olds are going to do 3-year-old things. Now, I know you mentioned that it hurts your feelings, but know that 3-year-olds are going to do some sort of behavior that is either inappropriate, hurtful, or both. Now, knowing this isn't going to change how hurtful it is when you hear it, but it must be noted because what will it look like if or when your daughter stops saying this hurtful statement? She may stop saying that, but she may start saying or doing something else because she's 3. All right. So first things first, just know that 3-year-olds are going to do, not even just 3-year-olds, all kids are going to do something that is going to be deemed inappropriate. All right. So it's almost like picking and choosing your battles or picking your poison. It's going to be something. All right. So the second thing I would say is you have to know why she's saying this, right? Why is she saying that you don't love her and she doesn't love you? You told her multiple times that it hurts your feelings and that it's a bad behavior in your home. Now, assuming your daughter comprehends all this, you said she says it and what she says after is, I'm just kidding. That indicates that she is doing this for attention. So a simple thing to sort of get rid of this behavior would be to teach her some other responses that are appropriate for your home that results in her getting some positive attention. Some kid jokes can simply do the trick, like some knock-knock jokes or even up high, down low pranks. This way, everyone gets what they want. You now won't hear those harmful words, and she still gets some attention, and now in a much more positive form. If you want to take it a step further, you can ignore when she says those harmful words and then pile on a massive amount of positive attention for when she tells or uses some of those appropriate jokes that you taught her. Over time, you're teaching her that when she says things like you don't love her and she doesn't love you, she won't get what she's looking for. But when she uses these appropriate attention-seeking behaviors, she does get what she wants. This method is sort of like what I like to say is the I'll show you better than I can tell you method. Some or most kids don't respond well to being sat down and being lectured. It's like in the moment they may hear you, but then they turn around and just continue to do whatever you told them not to do. Some do, though. Some respond well. And if you have a child that does this, then perfect. But for those who doesn't, ignoring those behaviors, those negative attention-seeking behaviors, and piling on that attention for the positive attention-seeking behaviors, it can be an effective and simple method for teaching the behaviors that you want to see more of while decreasing those bad behaviors. So step 1 would be getting the mindset that 3-year-olds are going to do something, going to engage in some sort of inappropriate behavior. Step 2, know why she's continuing to say that you don't love her and she doesn't love you. And step 3, teach her an appropriate way to get the attention that she's looking for, preferably an appropriate kid's joke or prank. All right, that's my time. The number one question to ask yourself when it comes to your kids' behavior is, how can I set them up for success? Until next time, parents.